XRP just hit a dominance breakout that hasn't happened in over 2,200 days, and a former Ripple insider just dropped a bombshell analysis showing MicroStrategy left $56 billion on the table by choosing Bitcoin over our beloved Ripple rocket. Make sure to watch this video entirely until the end, because this could change everything for XRP holders. Goldrush here, and welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, your daily dose of high-octane crypto analysis and market-moving insights. Today, we're diving deep into two absolutely explosive stories that are sending shockwaves through the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. We're talking about XRP's technical setup that's pointing to a $20 price target and a mind-blowing revelation about missed institutional opportunities that will make your jaw drop. Let's start with this fascinating article from Cointelegraph that's got the entire XRP army buzzing with excitement. The headline reads, "Can XRP price reach $20? These charts say full bull phase is still ahead. And folks, when I tell you the technical analysis in this piece is absolutely bonkers, I mean it. As you can see in this article, XRP has been on an absolute tear, climbing to a new record high of $3.66 on Friday, representing nearly 90% gains since its April lows. But here's where it gets absolutely mind-blowing. Multiple analysts are saying we haven't even entered the parabolic phase yet. Popular crypto analyst Dom is pointing out something that's giving me goosebumps right now. He's looking at the XRP dominance chart. That's XRP.d for those tracking at home. And it's sitting right at a weekly resistance level around 5.5%. Now get this, crypto fam. This resistance has held XRP dominance down for over 2,200 days. That's over 6 years of suppression. But here's where the magic happens. Dom explains that anytime XRP dominance broke the current resistance in the past, we saw a 2x move shortly after. Mark my words, if history repeats after a successful break, this would land us near a target of $7 to $10, depending on how much the rest of the market moves alongside our Ripple rocket. Fellow analyst egrag Crypto is equally bullish, stating that XRP dominance is signaling a mega bullish wave. Look at this data here. The metric has broken out of a bull pennant in the 2-week time frame, projecting XRP dominance between 21% and 275%. That's absolutely massive numbers we're talking about. The visible range volume profile reveals a significant void above 5.75%, which aligns perfectly with the resistance Dom spotted. According to egrag, any closure above 5.75%, which aligns with the fib levels of 0.5 and 0.618, could trigger the kaboom phase for XRP dominance. Now let's talk about the XRP Bitcoin pair, because this is where things get absolutely explosive. XRP is showing incredibly bullish signs in Bitcoin terms, and the technical setup is supporting the case that XRP's best run is yet to come. Our beloved digital asset is seeking to break above a key resistance zone that has suppressed the price since mid-2019. Dom points out that this zone represents the convergence of the value area high from 7 years ago and the volume-weighted average price from the 2018 all-time high of $3.84. This zone has suppressed the pair for over 2,200 days and has rejected XRP over 8 times. But similar to the XRP dominance chart, anytime this has been reclaimed in the past, an explosive move occurred shortly after. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence Indicator, that's MACD for our technical analysis enthusiasts, is showing an impending bullish cross that supports XRP's potential for significant upward movement. Get this, a bullish cross from the MACD in March 2021 and November 2024 resulted in 514% and 400% gains in the XRP Bitcoin pair respectively. Going parabolic doesn't even begin to describe what we could see. But wait, there's more. The monthly chart is showing XRP price validating a bull pennant pattern, with the price facing resistance from the $3.84 all-time high. A bull pennant is a continuation pattern that occurs after a significant rise, followed by consolidation at the higher price range. Trader XRPunky is calling for simple technical analysis showing a monthly close above the upper trend line of the pennant at $2.55 will clear the path for XRP's rise toward the pattern's target above $18. That represents a 417% increase from current levels. But XRP isn't stopping there. They're asserting that a target of $20 plus is a given, and it shall happen by the end of this cycle. Now let's pivot to our second article from Brave New Coin, and this one is absolutely mind-blowing. The headline reads, XRP would have made you billions. Ripple Insider breaks down missed opportunity versus Bitcoin. And when I tell you this analysis will shock you to your core, I'm not exaggerating. Matt Hamilton, former director of developer relations at Ripple and now with Asimov Protocol, just published a striking comparison between Bitcoin and XRP investments, specifically analyzing MicroStrategy's extensive Bitcoin holdings. According to this article, Hamilton simulated what would have happened if MicroStrategy had invested the same capital into XRP rather than Bitcoin. The result? XRP would have returned nearly $129 billion, compared to the $72.2 billion valuation of its current Bitcoin portfolio. This highlights a missed opportunity of approximately $56.8 billion. Let that sink in for a moment. $56.8 billion left on the table. Hamilton noted that this doesn't even account for the potential price increase XRP could have seen with the kind of institutional exposure Bitcoin got. Can you imagine if XRP had received the same level of institutional backing that Bitcoin has enjoyed? We'd be talking about astronomical price levels that would make current targets look conservative. Vincent Van Code is highlighting something equally impressive. XRP's yearly gain stands at 513%, while Bitcoin has managed 96%. This performance comes amid increased adoption of Ripple's technology, especially in the cross-border payment sector. Let's take a look at this real-world adoption data. Ripple's Q3 2024 report shows that over $30 billion in transactions were processed via its network. XRP now supports infrastructure for more than 300 financial institutions, including major players like Santander. This solidifies its use case as far more than just a speculative asset. The recent surge saw XRP reach a new high of $3.70, surpassing its 2018 peak of $3.40. While current technical indicators show XRP may be entering a short-term correction phase, with analysts observing a falling star candlestick pattern and RSI surging to 88, signaling overbought conditions. Historical data suggests that overbought RSI levels during strong uptrends don't necessarily indicate an imminent crash. Hamilton's analysis coincides with a growing number of companies turning to XRP for treasury holdings. Everything Blockchain recently announced plans to acquire $10 million in XRP, following Weebus International, Trident, and others. This signals institutional confidence in XRP's long-term value, especially after the 2023 lawsuit resolution eliminated regulatory uncertainty. XRP's resurgence traces back to the 2023 SEC ruling, where the court clarified that XRP is not a security, a turning point that re-established investor trust and differentiated Ripple from many altcoins still grappling with regulatory ambiguity. This has led to bullish XRP predictions, with analysts issuing 2025 targets in the $5 to $7 range, while longer-term 2030 models forecast $10 to $15, depending on broader market conditions and utility-driven adoption. As Hamilton's analysis shows, XRP may have been overlooked, but the tide is turning. For investors and institutions alike, the real question is no longer why XRP, but why not XRP? The technical setups are aligning, institutional adoption is accelerating, and the regulatory clarity provides the foundation for sustained growth. With dominance breakouts, bull pennant confirmations, and MACD bullish crosses all pointing in the same direction, XRP holders are positioned for what could be the most explosive move in cryptocurrency history. If you found this analysis valuable, smash that like button. Subscribe to Gold Rush Crypto Daily for your daily dose of market-moving insights, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. Share this video with your fellow crypto warriors, and let me know in the comments. Are you ready for XRP's parabolic phase? Remember, this is not financial advice, but rather educational content designed to keep you informed about the rapidly evolving cryptocurrency landscape. Until next time, keep stacking and keep believing in the future of digital assets.